Yo, what is cracking, cuz it is your boy Cipher here today, bringing you guys another Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle. Today, we are going to be battling in the NU tier for our second time with this team. Now, unfortunately, we are not going to be having a live Wi-Fi battle just because, you know, your boy Cipher here, he tends to be a little bit of an idiot sometimes, and that sometimes actually happened recently because I was actually deleting some footage in my webcam, and I literally deleted all my footage on webcam, so unfortunately I do not have that to edit. So these next two Wi-Fi battles will be, unfortunately, post-com, but that's fine because post-com we can still make it enjoyable, and, you know, it kind of like just makes you guys like watch a quick Wi-Fi, well, not a quick one, but, you know, it could be, you know, potentially be a quick one. So today, we're battling Kane, aka SacredNetflix, on the Twitters. I will leave, if he does have a YouTube link, I will leave it in the description below. Make sure you guys go check that out. He's a big supporter of the channel, and I really appreciate it. And I really hope this video gets to him because I told him it was going to be up a little earlier, but just due to a couple things happening, unfortunately, I could not get that up. But today, we're here in the NU tier, so let's go ahead and introduce the team. Actually, I should probably pull up the names because I had this this NU team a little bit ago. So just bear with me. Just bear with me. It's loading up. But yeah, I can actually go ahead and go over who he's bringing, as he is going over with Articuno, Miltank, Leafeon, Mega Ampharos. I know Mega Ampharos is UU, but I kind of allowed it just because he asked, he's like, can I just bring, you know, anything over a tier? And I'm like, yeah, you know, go ahead, because I like to have a little competition with my teams, and I was like, you know what, I would actually like really like to see what he could do with this. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring up my team, which we have Iron Giant, the Golurk, who has Dynamic Punch, Shadow Punch, Earthquake, and Zen Headbutt, always holding a Life Orb. 244 in attack, 252 in, actually, I don't even have to give the EV spread. I'm just going to go ahead and give the names and who the Pokemon are. Then we have Frosty Thought, our Jinx, who's actually Choice Specs. I guess I can just give that a little bit. Then we have Primplup, who's just like a Stealth Rock, Toxic kind of set, you know, Defog, you know, just that defensive Primplup, want to say. Then we have 360 No Scoped, the nice and powerful. Oh wait, Primplup was named Overalls because he looks like he's like wearing little overalls. It's so cute. Then we have 360 No Scoped, the Miltank, because Poi did snipe Miltank from us in the MPL draft. So, you know, that's just a perfect name for Miltank here. Obviously, it's a defensive set as well. Just, you know, kind of like a T-Wave, that annoying Body Slam paralyzed milk drink set with the heal bell. Then next we do have Flare Boost, our Flareon, who's a defensive set as well, with Wish, Protect, Lava Plume, and Will-O-Wisp. Again, like I said, we have a lot of defensive bonds this week, so hopefully it'll be able to kind of, you know, negate those physical hitters, especially with him having a super powerful Mega Ampharos, as well as his own Miltank, Vivillon if it sets up, or in fact Articuno, because Articuno is a big threat. And then last but not least, we have Lily Thought, the Thought Sisters Prevail, as last episode. So we have Frosty Thought and Lily Thought, aka Lilligant, holding the Focus Sash, who is basically a set like the Vivillon with the Quiver Dance, Sleep Powder, Hidden Power, Fire, and Petal Dance. So that's going to be the team. So again, if you guys are hyped for today's Wi-Fi battle, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up down below. It's going to be greatly appreciated. If you guys want to hit that subscribe button down below, that will be also greatly appreciated. I have not done a post-com in God knows forever, but that's fine because we have each other. I don't know what I'm rambling about, so I'm just going to go ahead and press battle start. So again, go check out my man Kane. All of his links are in the description below, as well as my Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. So he's going to lead off with Wheezing. It's a very good play just because he probably thought I was going to lead off with Iron Giant or something, which I do actually lead off with. So that was a very good play on his part because I really didn't know what I wanted to lead with. So I'm actually going to switch out of here because Will-O-Wisp are real, and if I do get, you know, burnt, I can go into Miltank to kind of like heal bell it off, but I was like, nah, we don't want to risk it. So obviously here he's going to make a very good play and go for the Fire Blast here. I didn't know if he thought, I didn't know if he actually predicted that or Fire Blast was his best play. You know, as soon as I seen that come, I was like, oh, this man is a pro player. So with Jinx, I'm actually going to switch out of there. I'm actually going to go into Iron Giant, predicting another Fire Blast. Now, I didn't know if I would outspeed that. I kind of just didn't want to take another Fire Blast because I do want to keep Jinx around, because Jinx does have a base 95 speed, and it does outspeed a lot of things in the tiers. So, with that being said, he is going to switch out of Wheezing. He's actually going to go into Leafeon. I didn't know. I kind of figured I knew why he would, but I didn't really know necessarily, you know, why he did, if that makes sense. So, I kind of like, I was like, yeah, I get it, but I don't know why. So actually, I'm going to go for Zen Headbutt. It's going to do a nice chunk to Leafeon as he switches into Leafeon. And I'm actually going to switch out of there. I'm actually going to go into Flare Blue. So now it's going to be an Evolution Clash. Which Evolution will come on top? Unfortunately for him, I think mine is going to come on top. But he's going to go for the knockoff. It's going to do a decent chunk to a defensive Flareon. But that's fine because we are holding the Rocky Helmet. Like I said, we are defensive. So Rocky Helmet was actually a good item to throw on there if he's going to knock off. But unfortunately, we do not have the Rocky Helmet no longer. So actually that's going to be fine because he is going to switch out of there. He probably doesn't want to take that. And he goes into Articuno. Now, I did not understand that play because I am a fire type. And, I mean, maybe, I don't know, maybe he has, like, Water Pulse or something. I don't even know if Articuno does get any water type moves, but I go for the Protect there just to scout of what he's going to go for. He's actually going to go for the Hurricane, which is a very good play on his part because I did forget about Hurricane. I believe Hurricane from that range will take us out. And then he decides to go for the Blizzard, maybe predicting me to switch or anything. I wasn't really too positive. But either way, Blizzard's not going to do much as I can get a nice and powerful Lava Plume off because I did get the Wish off. And that's basically what Flareon's there for, is to just get Wishes off and obviously and all the such. So we do get the burn on Articuno, which is pretty cool just because it does whittle this thing down a little bit. And so now if he has Roost, he's going to have to go for it. But what that means right now is now that he's under half, we have to get Stealth Rocks up with our Prinplup. So that's going to be our main focus on this battle. So obviously he's going to switch into Miltank here, probably going to have the Thick Fat ability as he does go for the Earthquake. Earthquake shouldn't do too much to us just because we are defensive. So obviously here we are going to get a burn, which now, for a fact, the Earthquake's not going to be doing much. So I'm pretty fine with having a burn on this thing. And plus these things are very, very defensive. So that means that we can actually kind of like whittle this thing down if we wanted to. So I'm going to predict the Earthquake to come again. So I'm actually going to switch out. And I'm actually going to go into my own Miltank because my Miltank can outwall his Miltank any day of the week. But he does make the very, very bold play of going for the Focus Blast there. Which is kind of telling me it's like maybe he's running a mixed Miltank. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's other moves, even Brick Break, you know, and then just go all physical. I'm not sure of what the set was, but that's fine. But either way, he's gonna switch back into Weezing, which again, like, is a totally fine play. As I'm just gonna go for the Body Slam. Maybe I'll get a little Parahacks, you know, if we do get the Parahacks. But unfortunately, we don't, and obviously he is going to go for the Quick Claw, which it was a pretty crazy play to see, honestly. I wasn't expecting it. There's a lot of things I didn't expect on this team, but that's fine because either way we're going to switch back into Flareon just because we kind of predicted the Fire Blast to come, just because he's been going for Fire Blast this whole match. So actually he's going to go for the Toxic Spike, which is a very good play on his part because now it does whittle my team down. But he's going to go back into his own Miltank, probably thinking this thing will wall. Earthquake shouldn't be doing too much to us because we are defensive and he is burnt. So that does kind of give us a good chance to go for the Wish, or if we really want to, we could actually Wish Pass in anything we wanted to, which is fine. I'm okay with that. I'm really okay with that. So obviously he's gonna get burnt here, which is, you know, I'm like I said, it's whittling down damage. So I'm just gonna go for another Protect, just because A, I want to scout what this thing wanted to go for, and B, that way we can at least get a little more burn damage. So obviously we did get the Wish Pass off as well. So I guess it was like a 3-time bonus. We get to scout what he's doing, we get the little burn damage off on him, and plus, you know, we get our Wish Pass, which is really good. So now we can easily take an Earthquake from the Miltank, which I'm pretty happy about. So Flareon here, Flareon's like, you know, let's go at it, bro. Let's see if you can take me on. But unfortunately, I did decide this would be a good time to get my rocks up, just because I am not Steel type and I am not Steel type. So, which means Earthquake shouldn't be doing too much to me, because as I am Eviolite defensive, which look at that did nothing. But unfortunately, since we aren't Steel type, we do get poisoned by the Toxic Spike, which is fine because Primplup's main focus here right now is to actually get the poison, or not the poison. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. His main focus is actually get the Stealth Rocks up, because if we can get the Stealth Rocks up here, oh man, we'd be sitting in a good position. But he actually reveals the Thunder Punch, and I'm like, yo, Focus Blast, Earthquake, Thunder Punch. Not really my thing, but I kind of decided to go for the Defog just because I have a lot of mons that don't want to get poisoned. And plus it's just the residual damage, because then if he decides to keep this Miltank alive, granted we could stall it out from the burn, but these things do get Milk Drink, and it's kind of a bad time if you really think about it. So I didn't really want him stalling me out with the Toxic Spike, so I was like, whatever, I'll just go for the Defog, and that's going to happen. So as you can see here, we do have the Milk Drink. So his moveset is Focus Blast, Thunder Punch, Earthquake, and Milk Drink. A very, very odd set, but I mean, it's been working for him because Miltank has been putting a lot of work in. But as you guys can see, we do get our Stealth Rocks up here, so Overalls has done his job, and now unless he defogs or Rapid Spins those rocks away, his nice and powerful Articuno is going to be completely dead once it hits the field. So obviously, as you can see here, he's going to switch out. He's actually going to go into Leafeon here, who is going to take Stealth Rock damage, who is at pretty low health. Now, I didn't really know what to do here at this point, so I was like, you know what, we're just going to switch out because we don't really want to take a Leaf Blade from this thing, so we had to switch into something that could. Now, unfortunately, I don't actually know why I switched an Iron Giant, to be honest. Maybe I kind of like lured him in to maybe go for like a Leaf Blade or something, or maybe a knockoff. So I wasn't really sure why I did that play, to be honest. But as you guys can see, he does go for the knockoff, which we already have our Rocky Helmet taken off. But he is Life Orb, so that is going to take the damage off. And he's going to go for a second knockoff, which is going to do a butt ton of damage from the crit. And as you guys can see, the Life Orb's there, and I can easily just go for the Lava Plume and take out this damn offensive Leafeon. These things are just crazy offensive, especially with Natural Gift, Blake, if you take the little hint. But anyway, so we are going to take out the Leafeon with our Flareon. And he does get a perfect opportunity to go to Mega Ampharos here. Now, this is the point where I really had to try to work around this Pokemon because I didn't really know what this thing wanted to do with me. Now, I really had to take a leap of faith here and try to be like, okay, can I at least outspeed and go for the Will-O-Wisp? I remember this play clearly. So, obviously here he's going to have the Mold Breaker, which is fine. He's going to go for Protect just to scout what I'm going to do, which is a very safe play on his part. As I just do go for the Will-O-Wisp just because I remember this play like it was yesterday and I really wanted to get the Will-O-Wisp off. As I do outspeed this thing and go for the Will-O-Wisp, and this thing is now going to be burnt. So unless he has some kind of form of recovery, such as Rest, then obviously he cannot get that burn away, as he's just going to go for the Power Gem, which is going to take out my Flareon. So Flareon basically in this battle has done what he needed to do, and literally we're okay with that, because as long as we got the Will-O-Wisp off and he, he did his thing against Miltank, he did his thing against everybody, we're fine. So now we got, we're going to go into Iron Giant here, just because we know he can't really hit us with much. Even if he wants to Protect, that's fine. You're taking your own damage from the burn, and we're sitting here like, hey, we can Earthquake, man. We can Earthquake anything on your team, and it's going to take a lot of damage, so that's fine. So as you guys can see, he is going to get burnt from the from the burn that's on him. I mean, there's not really much he's going to get burnt from, but he's actually going to switch out, make a very good play. He's actually going to go into Weezing here. I believe I did go for the Earthquake just for the safe play. No, I actually did I predict that? I don't want to come off a limb like, oh, I predicted that, but no, I don't know if I predicted that or not. To be honest, I had this battle a little bit ago. So as you guys can see, he's going to go for the Fire Blast here, which kind of tells me that Fire Blast is going to be one of his main plays. But that's fine here, because I am going to go for the Dynamic Punch, just in case he did want to switch back into anything, or so I remember that play like it was yesterday. I remember going for the Dynamic Punch. I don't know if I made the big read of going for Zen Headbutt. I'm not really positive. But either way, he's going to go into Miltank here. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to outspeed a Miltank, and so he can basically do anything he really wants to. So as you guys can see, he does go for the Earthquake, which in fact is going to take me out. Oh wait, I forgot. It didn't take me out because I did get the Dynamic Punch off. I forgot. Basically, that play actually right there won me the game. I totally forgot about me living that. Which I was actually pretty surprised about living, to be honest. I mean, then again, he is burnt, and he's running some kind of mixed weird set. So either way, Golurk took someone down with him, which is actually pretty fine. So now he's going to go into Vivillon. We do have the Stealth Rocks up, so we can actually, just... And since we are Choice Specs, I believe we can actually outspeed a Vivillon. So as we do outspeed the Vivillon here, he's going to take Stealth Rock damage, which means the Focus Sash is broken. We can easily take that thing out with an Ice Beam. And there goes Vivillon, and that is just like a big piece of sweat off my forehead, just because... Literally, if that thing were to set up on me, he could have swept my whole team, to be honest. So, his last mon he does have here is going to be the Ampharos. And again, like we said, we are... If we're going to outspeed, honestly, with our Flareon, we're going to outspeed with our Jinx with a base 95 speed. So, actually, as you guys can see, we go for the Ice Beam and we take out the Mega Ampharos. And that is going to be the NU Wi-Fi battle for you guys. If you guys enjoyed today... Oh, wait, I forgot. He has Articuno, who dies on the Stealth Rocks. I'm sorry. So, like I said, that is the battle. I don't know. I had this battle, like almost 2 weeks ago, so I'm trying to remember like what happened. But as you guys can see, we did defeat Kane, so that was a pretty cool Wi-Fi battle, to be honest. Definitely a lot of sets I didn't really didn't expect to see, such as I didn't expect to see well, The first thing is I didn't expect to see Ampharos in the NU Wi-Fi battle. But another thing I didn't expect was a mixed Miltank. So it was definitely like pretty fun to see. So again, great game to get my boy Kane. Make sure you guys go check him out. I will leave both his links in the description below. ShadowNetflix. Again, he's a very big supporter of the channel. I definitely am excited to get this up for him just because he's been wanting to see it. But with that being said, make sure you guys drop in the comment section below who do you think the MVP was today. And with that being said, I will catch you guys in the next video. So again, if you guys want to submit eggs to our Pokemon Omega Ruby egg lock, make sure you guys go do so, because this is going to be going up on Wednesday, August 10th. Or at least I'm going to try to. Or maybe August 11th. I don't know, one of those days. But either way, make sure you guys go drop an egg. I will leave that video link in the description below. It will teach you how to get eggs on our for our egg lock. We literally have about 3 boxes filled, but more is always more, and I like more. So, well, with that being said, guys, make sure you guys go hit my Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram links. All those links are in the description below. Make sure you guys hit that big red subscribe button, and I will catch you guys in the next video. So again, drop a thumbs down, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Like I said 8 times, but with that being said, I will catch you guys later. So please have yourselves a great morning, night, evening, day, wherever you're at, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching. What is correct? Goes, see you, Dad.